Welcome all, glad you could make it. This is not so much a review as a comparison between two films that mark the end of one era and the beginning of another. Not in world history, but in film. Let's take a look at The Fall of the Roman Empire and Gladiator. 1964's The Fall of the Roman Empire begins during the last days of the Emperor Marcus Aurelius, here played by Obi-Wan Kenobi, as he battles the barbarian tribes on the German frontier.
When I was a child, Timonides, I had a secret fear that night would come and would never end. That we would live out our lives in total darkness.
2000's Gladiator begins during the last days of the Emperor Marcus Aurelius, here played by Professor Dumbledore, as he battles the barbarian tribes on the German frontier. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, both movies tell broadly the same story. One was a major flop, the other a huge success. Let's find out why, shall we? Both films' lead character is a Roman general, leading the legions against the nasty Germans. The first, Livius, is played by Stephen Boyd, best known for Ben-Hur, a rather dour actor. That approach at least fit with the portrayal of an evil Roman. The second, of course, is Maximus, played by Russell Crowe, who may be best known for this very movie. He is not so much dour here as thoughtful and introspective. Well, at least on screen. Both generals in each film have a relationship with the Emperor's daughter, one current and one in the past. Livius's love interest is played by Sophia Loren, and they have the on-screen chemistry of a dead battery.
Lucilla, you're beautiful.
You're beautiful. What does that mean?
Maximus, on the other hand, is now happily married, and his relationship with the Emperor's daughter, here played by Connie Nielsen, is in the past. Their current one is best described as
You're lying.
icy.
I could always tell when you were lying because you were never any good at it.
I never acquired your comfort with it.
Our bad guy is supplied by the Emperor's son, Commodus, portrayed by Christopher Plummer and Joaquin Phoenix. In The Fall of the Roman Empire, the general and Commodus start out the picture as good friends.
As in the old days? As in the old days.
Any gay subtext present in Ben-Hur has been avoided. In both films, though, Commodus definitely has a thing for gladiators.
If he'd not been Caesar, he'd be the greatest gladiator in Rome.
Yes, you do belong in the arena.
In Gladiator, relations between Maximus and Commodus are much more formal.
Going to need good men like you.
How may I be of service, Highness?
Can I count on you when the time comes?
Things start to go to hell when the Emperor decides to pick his own successor.
Commodus must never be my heir. Livius, it is my wish that you should succeed me.
There is one more duty.
And I intend to present you to the leaders of the Empire openly as my successor.
What would you have me do, Caesar?
I want you to become the protector of Rome after I die.
Uh-oh. Historical nonsense, sure. But shall we guess how long the Emperor has to live? Got an egg timer? In the earlier film, it is a conspiracy of officers that do him in, which Commodus has no knowledge of.
Is the murder of an emperor a small move?
Murder?
In the later film, Commodus takes a more hands-on approach. Either way, we got one dead emperor.
Men with me, brother. Our great father is dead.
At this point, as the films enter the second act, they begin to diverge greatly. Livius, the good Roman, accepts Commodus as the next emperor.
Hail, undoubted Caesar!
I will never forget what you have done today.
Maximus, on the other hand, knows what's up and does quite the opposite.
Your emperor asked for your loyalty, Maximus.
Ah, Well, I'm sure everything will turn out just fine.
At least give me a clean death.
Don't die.
Oh. Commodus returns to Rome in a triumphal procession in both films. The winner of this must go to the fall of the Roman Empire. And as this is the days before CGI, they proudly rebuild the Forum, making sure you see every inch of it in a sequence that lasts over 4 minutes. In fact, the sets for this movie are impressive, but at times the camera pans away from the action just to make sure you see them. Both films had small parts for actors that had appeared in other well-known Roman-themed movies or television productions.
The end of Rome? How does an empire die? Does it collapse in one terrible moment? No. No. But there comes a time...
This actor, Finlay Curry, had appeared in Quo Vadis and Ben-Hur. Not to be outdone, Gladiator includes Derek Jacobi, well known for his role as the Emperor Claudius in the 1970s British series.
He'll bring them death. And they will love him for it.
Honorable mention must go to Gladiator as well for David Hemmings, darling of the late 60s, for best eyebrows ever.
You don't like it? And you can crawl back down that shithole that you came from.
Anyway, after an intermission, Commodus begins to annoy just about everyone.
I'm not like my father.
Livius begins to challenge him.
Livius, I don't want you to do this.
The East rises in rebellion.
Arabia, Judea, Cappadocia, Syria, Egypt.
Livius is sent to crush it, only to discover his old love, now married to an Armenian prince, is in on it.
You're part of this, Lucilla.
I am a great part of this.
The rebellion put down, Livius objects to the emperor's harsh terms. He returns to Rome to oppose Commodus.
Stand up! Rid yourself of this man who has imperiled the life of the empire!
Phew, and this ignores the B-plots. In Gladiator, Commodus begins to annoy just about everyone.
The greatness of Rome. Well, what is that?
Maximus, having survived an assassination attempt, ends up a gladiator. He finds himself in Rome. Becomes a big star.
Who is he?
They call him the Spaniard.
And begins to lead a movement to oppose Commodus and avenge his murdered family.
Time for honoring yourself will soon be at an end. Highness.
Phew, and this ignores the B-plots. Both films end in a fight between the general and the emperor. Either way, we've got one dead emperor. To sum up, the fall of the Roman Empire was the end of one era, effectively killing off the era of the Roman epic began in 1951 with Quo Vadis. It is a big, bloated mess with a forgettable script, although having some impressive visuals. The Romans would virtually disappear from the screen for the next 36 years until the year 2000. Gladiator is the better picture with a more focused story, and although its script is not the best, it did at least manage to include one or two memorable lines.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you next time.
Gladiators, I salute.